have my very good friend and my senior colleague, Amay, through which I came to know about this safari because he keeps on doing the safaris and hopping way from Masai Mara to Pench to Bandhavgarh, and now when it was supposed to be at Tadoba, so we decided to join.
I was introduced to you by Amay, and Neeraj was always speaking about how safari happens, how they sight and everything. So it was very interesting, and I thought to give it a try.
Tadoba, of course, has been very famous, and I think that was the place which was missing in our list in the last 5 safaris which we did. And I think इस बार ऐसे decide किया था कि ताड़ोबा चलते हैं, बहुत सुना है but गए नहीं है. So that's how we, me, my friends, my colleagues, and we basically planned Tadoba. So again, it was I would say it was a couple kind of a thing कि ये सफारी वाला भी था और प्लस दोस्तों के साथ एक वेकेशन वाला भी ये था. Of course we enjoyed a lot.
It is one of the greatest landscape which we can enjoy. In case we get to see any of the predators like tiger or any of the bird species, then we can treat it as a bonus. But I believe we must enjoy the jungle, and that's the goal with which I normally come down to the jungles. Earlier I had that expectation that till the time we find the tiger, the tour would be a failure. But now I have learned one thing, that if you come to jungle, just enjoy the landscape, peace, calm, composed, in calm, composed manner, as well as the serenity of jungle, climate, and a fresh air.
Tadoba is very huge, especially Mahorli. Even from one point to another point at the start, it takes around half an hour. So, but the drive is amazing. You will feel like you are in a different world altogether. The settings, the bamboo trees on the right side and the left side and between the road, it's amazing setting with all the different colors on the trees and species, everyone. So it's like a perfect setting you get during safari, which I did not think that you get it. And I thought one more thing, I thought ki jungle hi hai to all the settings would be same only, like all what different you will get. But Mahorli changed my perspective in that.
Saw sloth bear, we saw wild dog, which is again something tough to find when you go to a jungle, and various species of birds and all. Lastly, to conclude, I think in the last 5 safaris which I did with Shashank, I've never seen an owl, and that's where I told Shashank कि यार इस बार owl देखना है. That was my preference, and of course fortunately we were able to sight a couple of different types of owls. उसके लिए खास हम लोग वो जगह पे भी गए जहाँ पे owls का रूज था, and we could capture some amazing shots of the owl.
We were searching for one of the tigers, and one of the safaris, they realized there's a leopard going in the bushes. So Shashank also spotted it. He was walking, and then Shashank observed him very closely, where he saw he had a kill. He was eating it. So this was like one more memorable experience for me, because that's very rare to see that it happened and he was eating it, and we could see it live and up very close. So that was, I think it was very amazing.
So on the very first day, first safari ऐसा commercial, and the moment we entered the jungle, we got to know Shambhu is somewhere in his leisure mood. So we just wanted to sight him. हम उधर गए, we were waiting for almost 1.5 hours to close to 2 hours, and we just found ऐसा कि he got up and then he went inside the jungle. So the waiting period of those 2 hours was also very beautiful. We could track his movements literally, मतलब छोटा छोटा, like कान हिल रहा है, his body is moving, he's breathing, even that we could track. So it was a memorable experience of that, because just the first tiger we spot was Shambhu.
So we got a call from our other sources that she has just made a kill, and we started tracking her. we were on that spot for close to 30-35 minutes, but there was nothing, and we started to move on from there. Suddenly, when we took a right, पता नहीं guide को क्या हुआ, and he thought कि नहीं ये time उसका आने का है, let's go there again. And the moment we took a U-turn and we reached there in within 2 minutes, we saw she's there.
I think the stay was also amazing. Like always, Shashank chooses amazing stays, also clean stays, I would say, and it's in the midst of the jungle. That's also an amazing part.
Yeah, so stay, of course, I had high expectation because when I went to Bandhavgarh, the stay was amazing. Here also, it feels like you're in a jungle only because it's a huge property. We were having our breakfast outside in the garden, which setting is like a jungle only. And because of that, it was amazing. The food was really good. The rooms were very clean. Whatever request we had, we said to the cooks, and of course they gave it to us. The staff was very friendly with us, so they helped with all the things which we needed. So yeah, overall, very. I would highly recommend this stay.
Shashank, as usual, opts for best of the drivers as well as guides. Even now, in all these five safaris, we got best of the experienced guides as well as drivers. They did their part, they did their best of the efforts to ensure that we get the sighting of at least a predator or some birds as well. And I am very much satisfied with the way the professionalism is shown by both the counterparts, be it a driver or be it the guide. So I am very much satisfied with that, and I have the confidence in Shashank as well that he sources good people to ensure that we as tourists, travelers, safaris, in whatever role we come, we enjoy our tour.
Guide का experience and उसका knowledge and the way he understands the jungle, such a huge dense forest, and उसमें भी एक part को उसको इतना गहराई से study करना, and the nature of the tiger is what a beautiful process for us.
The same guide was able to help us track down Roma's cub. So it was his experience, we could say, that sighting was very good.
Shashank, of course, his research is amazing. Whenever I used to ask him questions about birds, about trees as well, he would remember the toughest, you can say, words to remember. Even if you ask me, I don't know any of the words, even after discussing with him. The trees also were different, amazing. So it was overall a very beautiful experience, and the expectations I had, it was like it surpassed it, no doubt about it.
Being a professional and experienced wildlife photographer, plus he has a very good sense of sighting and everything. He has always asked his team about what their opinion is, whether they should wait or they should move ahead and track some other tiger, and or whatever you want to say about. So that's a very good nature of his, which we actually connected very well during the whole safari period. So thank you very much for the lovely experience over here, and we would like to actually join again you whenever it's possible.
Amazing safari, guys. If you would like to in fact join us on our safari tours and expeditions, please do connect with us on the platforms mentioned below. And if you'd like to know more on India's wildlife and our protected areas, please do subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.